All right, welcome Aquarius to your February mid-month. So we're going to go February 17th here through March 17th. We had a challenge with tech that prevented the original reading, which has changed obviously from getting to you at the beginning of the month, but we're redoing this reading here for this period of retrograde, getting you through the big 222 the 222 portal that's coming up, and to carry you through with the beginning, middle of March. Okay, so the first column that we have here is going to be dedicated towards health. We got mental thoughts, we've got heart thoughts, and we've got physical thoughts. So this is already shaping up to be very, very interesting. We've got the sacrifice, which is the hangman. We've got the deception and envy, which is what's in your heart space. And then with your physical body, we've got some fertility going on with the Empress. So, let's go forward now with the remainder of our middle column, which is actions. This first card is going to be actions incoming towards you, which is very, very good. This, my friends, is prosperity beginning. That is the Ace of Pentacles. What we do have here, which is a little bit interesting here in your mid-range, is we've got the Nine of Swords energy. Suffering and silence. That's your outward communication. Let's get into, we're going to figure that out. And then we've got that followed up by the conflict and defeat in your inward self-talk. Okay, let's continue forward. The next column is going to be relationships, which is broken down into 3 segments. It's your work relationship, it will be your family, and then the final card on your column will be your relationship with money. Wow, we've got a lot of swords going on here. All right, let's get through it. Let's find out what's going on with our finances for our Aquarius, please, for February the 17th through March 17th. Getting us all the way through. I feel like we're going to end up doing a bonus reading for these guys in the next couple of weeks. Yep, I do. Come on, angels. We are looking for the financial card here for our Aquarius, February 17th through March 17th. Give us the best card that represents what's going on. Well, okay then. Well, all right, we'll take that. So we're going to put these cards down. We will go in and we will clarify with the standard tarot deck here in just a minute. And then we will do another clarifier with the Angel Tarot, specifically on your family and your finances. And then in your physical body, we're going to do another Angel, what the heck is the name of this deck? Sorry, it's the Angel Therapy, I'm sorry. And then the final overall card we'll get will be from the Angels of Atlantis. So what messages or which archangel can step forward to help you should you want to receive that level of energy for the remainder of these next 30 days. And yes, I already am told you guys are definitely going to get a booster here in the next couple of weeks. So when I get the information, I will definitely do that. Okay. In your health, your mental thoughts. We are getting the 12, which is the sacrifice card here in this particular deck. I didn't mention it, but this deck that I'm using is the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I really do love this deck. But this is the sacrifice card, aka the Hangman. So looks like in your thoughts, you are thinking that you need to sacrifice something. Let's continue on with the message. But the one thing I see about this is sacrificing is because you know that it's going to lead to something beautiful. Let's just go into the imagery of the card. I got to work on this camera, but if you look at the rainbow and you look at the flowers and all those fun things that are there, sometimes sacrifice is good in order to get something that you need at the end of the day. So I just wanted to make sure I pointed out that imagery. Typically the Hangman is just about kind of changing your perspective and taking some time back. Again, changing your perspective, looking at something in a different way so that you can receive new information. But in your heart, we've got deception and envy. So this is the Seven of Swords energy, which is kind of bothering me here that you've got this all the way in your mid-row. This is making up more than anything else. But we're going to just continue on with the reading, and then I'll just give you the details as they're coming to me because I know that I'm getting some chatter right now. All right, the easiest way to say it, your physical body, it's very likely that some Aquarius female out there is getting ready to have a baby. Or this is a female that is in your family and your energy that is going to let you know that she is pregnant. So if we take this row here, you're thinking in your thoughts that you have to make some sacrifices because, Deception and envy. I mean, I don't like the necessary title that's going on here, because in some versions of the Seven of Swords, it really could be the highest wish. I mean, that it can also be read, the Seven of Swords is the highest wishing card in the minor arcana of the tarot, but we're just going to go for it because with this fertility here, it makes a lot of sense with these two major pieces being on the board here that somebody really can be just very strictly thinking sacrifices are going to have to be made because there's a new pregnancy. But congratulations if that's what's going on here. But here's what's going on. You receive this beautiful Ace of Pentacles here in your prosperity beginning. So this is incoming action towards you. This is coming towards you. This is the energy that is getting ready to come towards you, Aquarius. So right now, your outward communication is that you're suffering in silence. This is the Nine of Swords. And in the traditional tarot, you see someone laying in the bed with all of the 9 arrows, like kind of getting ready to stab them down. This tells me that specifically if this is a pregnancy, you have not discussed it with somebody yet. But there's no need for you to do that. You should never be at a point where you feel like you have to suffer in silence. There's so many different resources that are out there in the universe for you to have this conversation. But that the inward communication that you're giving to yourself, or what's coming off, how you're discussing this to yourself, is that you're feeling defeated about this situation. So the only other perspective that I can give is that if you are a male who's found out that a female in your life that perhaps you have a relationship with, you are not necessarily the one who has procreated, you're feeling defeated about the situation, you know, that's just self-imposed limitation. I mean, at any point you can stop that thought process and you can move forward. Drop the stuff that doesn't belong to you and move forward. Drop the 2 swords that have nothing to do with you and take your 3 and move forward, okay? We're going to move on to the work relationship. So what we've got going on here with work is that we've got a waiting game. So if we read the directional this way, what I'm feeling is that you've taken some time back, you're waiting, and you recognize that this prosperity is getting ready to happen, raise or a promotion, and you're just at the point where you're at this 2 of Rods, where you're just waiting for the information to happen. The decision has already been made. Whatever it is that you're asking to prosper is already on its way. So, you know, the top of this hourglass has the tree blooming, and then underneath the tree roots are just kind of like really spreading their grounding. They're spreading their roots into the ground. The decision is already done. It's happening. So from a work perspective, whatever you're waiting for is going to be done. Okay, from a work perspective. Now, here we go into this family. And what I see here is that there was some heartache and loss. This is the traditional 3 of Swords in the traditional tarot deck. I don't feel third-party situation. What I'm feeling right now is that, Aquarius, there could be, this obviously isn't going to relate to everyone, but this, you are feeling, well, that's the only way I can say it, guys. You're feeling pretty much sad that someone else or another female in your family or a female in the group is getting ready to expect, and you have been wanting that kind of blessing for yourself, and it has not come to fruition yet. What I can tell you is that whenever the 3 of Swords presents itself, the universe automatically comes in to work with that particular individual that's feeling that loss, because you cannot be in all this negativity. You just can't. The universe is going to find ways to help you recognize the beauty in the particular situation that you're in, even if it's finding the tiniest minute thing to help you turn the corner a little bit. But in the financial sector moving forward, your relationship with money is obviously a very good thing, or you're getting ready to be recognized. This is the 3 of Pentacles in the traditional deck, which is about collaboration. It is about, it can also be very much about spiritual growth. But recognition and reward in the financial sector is on its way. So this is kind of a very interesting one. This is one of the tougher ones that I've had to deal with in a while. But the only other way that I can read this, and I'm going to go back to this one here. I just really feel like I want to just hit these clarifiers quick to see what else the universe can say. Because this is obviously not going to relate to everyone, but if there's some heartache and loss, the universe is going to be here. You know, you've got 333 that's sitting here on the ground. Those are the masters. That's the master energy. That is, you know, those are the masters. That's your Jesus. That's your Buddha. That's your, you know, so many other of the masters that are out here on the planet that are telling you we're here for you. You don't have to go through this by yourself. Just call on us. And here you go. You've got some beautiful things that are here. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's family. Yep. Didn't want to think it, but unfortunately, some of you Aquariuses are really getting past some challenges that you've had in your relationship. I would be remiss if I didn't state, going back to the fertility card here in the physical body, that it didn't necessarily have to do with the birth of a new idea. Not necessarily just a pregnancy, but that one's just like glaring. Beg pardon. Let me go ahead and flip that up. Yeah. I'm not surprised that the Hermit came out. I was almost waiting for the High Priestess, but that's okay. We'll take the Hermit. Let us see. What information do we have? What's the card that we have here in our financial sector, please, for our Aquarius? What else can you tell? What else can you tell us? Excuse me. Come on. There's recognition and reward. What else do you need to tell us here? We got the 10. There we go. All right, we'll take it. Okay, so I'm going to take my time with this because I'm getting a lot of chatter here, and I want to make sure that I do everyone justice. Okay. There is a lot of beautiful energy that's here, but this is definitely going to be a time of transition, Aquarius. Okay, it just is. So, you know, you're in your health, in your heads and your thoughts, you're very much, you have the opportunity to master that thought. So you're been given the Ace of Swords to help you cut through the bullshit, to put it simply. It can be also considered a double-edged sword. But because this came up upright, you are being given the gift of cutting the bullshit out. I'm sorry, that's just how I have to say it. Now, this deception and envy is being blessed with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so your heart is going to be replaced. This negativity that's going on here is going to be replaced, replenished, refreshed. There's your Mercury retrograde right there. Your refresh, relax, resist, you know, reevaluate where you possibly can. But to receive these major blessings that are sitting here is the universe's way of helping you get past some of these other negative pieces. We're gonna skip the physical body one because I want to talk about this prosperity beginning. And it's because very much you were in the Five of Pentacles energy at some point. You were feeling as though you were left out in the cold, but you're not recognizing or weren't recognizing that the universe was conspiring in your favor behind the scenes. You just couldn't see it right away. But look at all these aces you have already. This is huge. You got 3 of the 4 sitting here. But that's over. That's over with. They're bringing this towards you. This suffering and silence that you had, this 9 of Swords energy, what you're projecting outwards very specifically has to do with your foundation, which is definitely work and or home. So the 10 of Pentacles at its best is bringing you all of the different things that you need to have. It's the 10 of freaking Pentacles. At its worst, it's telling you that you are not seeing the bounty that's here for you. You're not seeing it, and you are going to start affecting your foundation, your home, and everything else if you can't get yourself to a point where you can maybe get past it. You know, the suffering and silence is just a temporary kind of a thing. You're almost towards the end. You're at the 9. The 10 would be the culmination of it. You're almost there. So just continue to keep the faith is what I'm being told here to tell you. This conflict and defeat, this definitely was about a relationship. And it doesn't have to be personal relationship. It can be business relationship or partnership, or even feeling as though you haven't necessarily, no, I'm gonna say this a different way. This conflict and defeat is going to be satisfied with this Two of Cups coming in. Again, another way of it being cleansed, but it's going to be more of a union coming in, not necessarily relationship based. I'm thinking very much spiritual uplift here coming through, although it can be relationship. You're going to get past that very, very quickly, because you're going to be receiving, and I'm getting friend more than anything else. A close friend is going to be able to help you get through some of this, just this negativity. So water sign could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But again, this is inward self-talk. So although I feel that this person is coming to help you through it, you very much could be thinking about one of those signs that had put you through it, if that makes any sense, to think about it the other way. So this waiting game very much is telling me that in the relationship area, you had a Queen of Swords energy. Now, there's some beautiful thing about the Queen of Swords. Okay, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. At her best, the Queen of Swords is very direct. She's on top of her game. She knows exactly what she wants. She says what she wants. She gets what she wants. At her worst, she can be a little bit cold-hearted, demanding, and not really giving a care with the finer details. It's all about the bigger picture, the big idea. But the fact that the Queen of Swords is coming here in your work relationship, so I would just say the waiting game is over. There's going to be the idea, or this person that has been kind of a pain in your butt. And I'm saying this because I don't typically read reversals, but the way that this one positioned itself when it came out is telling me that this is someone that's getting ready to leave the energy that was influential on some of the challenges with work. But this waiting game is over. Like I said, the rods are, that rod is bloomed. Now, with regards to our friend, the Hermit here, the Mercury energy that's sitting here, okay? This is very much Gemini, Virgo. And this also is you, Aquarius. You are going to be responsible for helping to heal heartache and loss within the family. And I know that's kind of hard to say, but I was trying to think, how do I say this? But it's going to be more about you trying to help somebody else get past the heartache and loss. So going within, you understand who you are. It's just going to be important that you understand the grace, the knowledge that you have, your ability to communicate and socialize in a way that's going to be supportive with other people. I mean, you can utilize this energy that's here. Harness the energy of the water is basically what I'm saying, to help flush through some of this harsh, air energy that's coming forward here. Now, the reason why I want to make sure that I talk about, you get the King and the Queen of Swords sitting on the board here. So the King of Swords is here. Again, another air sign, but this masculine energy, and again, you don't have to get that mixed with male or female, but this masculine energy is here to absolutely define, as the King here, this is solid, this is happening, this is for your best and highest good. So that is actually a really, really good thing. I'm glad that I saw the pair come out, because the energy moving from from feminine energy more to masculine energy coming in to your financial area is more stability. So we're going to read it down the line here. If you felt that you needed to sacrifice, you are being given the biggest sword of all with this beautiful thought process that's coming to help you. You're no longer going to need to suffer in silence. It's almost like this 9 and the ace here becoming the 1, the 10, that old situation is over. And if you allow yourself to just breathe in it for a moment, you really can be in this 10 of Pentacles moment with how you can really turn the corner and really exude your joy for home and health and wealth and all the other things that you do have. It's like the ultimate gratitude energy that you have here. You just have to make sure that you harness that. But with so many aces on the ground here, you really, really are, even though this beginning portion of the reading looked a little bit dodgy in a sense, you're a strong enough person to be able to get yourself through this challenge, or you are very much in a position where you can help somebody else get through this challenge, very much so. So, you know, the suffering in silence very much could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Prosperity coming to you. I don't know, Aquarius, maybe if you have that earth sign, because again, someone, that earth sign, that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if it wasn't you in this energy, you were embodying this, is all up in here. I mean, that's a lot to take on. That 15, that 1, 5, that 6, that balance is coming. I'm sorry, I just reduced with numerology here, but the balance is definitely coming here. So I know I said I was going to talk about this particular piece last. The fertility card here with physical body. All right, so Empress energy. Let's just make sure that we cover all the different bases, right? Relationships, desire, harmony. Obviously, we talked about fertility and beauty. This Knight of Cups energy, this Messenger of Cups energy, this water sign bringing you information. The only thing that I'm getting specifically, not pregnancy related, is just physically taking care of your sacral chakra. I know I didn't pull that card out. That card does exist in this deck, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling gut, sacral, sex center. So that probably goes along with the desire and the relationships. So that's what I'm feeling there. But in order to clarify that, we're going to go ahead and get a card from our angel therapy, specifically for our Aquarius in the physical body area. Birth of a new idea. Your mind is going so crazy with something new that you can't stop thinking. Oh, that didn't pop out. Did it flip? I thought it flipped. It did not. We will shuffle again. Sorry about that. And just needing more water. Birth of an idea. Yeah. Not twisting so much in your thought process about one thing. Well, hot dog. We got the Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And that also, again, very much is Empress. Nurturing. Receiving all of the opportunities to be doted on beautifully. Getting hair done, getting nails done. Having someone help you for a change. Being doted on. That's the only other word I know how to... That's the word, dote. Okay. Okay, so we're specifically going to end with the Angel Tarot deck for family and for finances and our relationship areas, because those are so important. It doesn't matter if you're single. Wow. Bam. You got the Three of Swords on the Three of Swords. Well, the Three of Thought is what they call it. So we'll go through and figure out what's going on there. Oh, and you got a bonus here. So you got the Eight of Action, which is good. Okay. Well, hey, this is what's up. So the Three of Thought, the Three of Swords, like I said at the beginning, loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness that you feel or are trying to help someone else get through will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important the situation has been for your own spiritual growth. So take the time that you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Let's skip down here to the finances area. And the Eight of Action, or the Eight of Rods here, that's actually kind of a good thing. There's a lot going on right now, so you might be feeling overwhelmed, but it's wonderful to be busy with the work that you love. So express gratitude. Did I just say gratitude? Express gratitude for the blessings. Hello, ace, 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 that heaven is bestowing upon you, even if it feels really, really challenging. You could be asked to do a small bit of travel, and if that is the case, please do so with confidence, because again, recognition and reward is here for you in that work sector. We did get a bonus card from the angels here, and that is the Four of Action, and that is that your hard work and sincere efforts will lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. So don't worry about it. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life that you've created, and it may be time to celebrate a wonderful event. such as an engagement, wedding, buying new home, or the birth of a child. It's all good. So ultimately, at the end of the day, Aquarius, this is a lot of energy, but it's good energy, and I'm not getting anything else that is really... I'm just being told, take the time to appreciate the situation for what it is. That's going to be meaningful for somebody. Do not fear. Do not fear. All will be well. That's all I'm being told. So they tell me, I listen. I'm just the messenger here. And I enjoy my work. But I am going to go in with the final card, which is from the Angels of Atlantis deck. These are the angels that have been on the planet since the beginning. Angel, which archangel would like to come out and support our Aquarius whenever they need them? If they're not aware of you, let's find out who they can call on, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. Well, hey, it's Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is talking about the I am presence. This is going towards gratitude. This is what they're saying. I am bountiful. I am loving. I am patient. I am healthy. I am, well, this was, I am in loving relationships, and they can be friendships, work relationships, or, love life. I am grateful for my promotion. I am grateful for the time out that I've been able to take to get my thoughts together, to get to this new place. I am grateful for your presence and supporting me with cutting through the bullshit. I am grateful for you coming through and washing and filling my cup, restoring my faith. I am grateful for, I'm getting there. I am grateful for the harsh words that have been in my past. I'm waiting for them. And I am grateful for the beautiful new words that are coming to support my future. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is exactly the reading that I have for you. So call on Archangel Michael at any time that you need. And like I said, I'm already being told that I'm going to be doing a bonus or a boost for the Aquarius here in the next couple of weeks. So please watch out for that. I will use this particular reading as a reminder, as a baseline, but then we will continue to take it forward. So until next time, Aquarius, thank you very much for allowing me to deliver these interesting messages. We will see you very, very shortly. And if for some reason you missed the boost, then I will see you again in March. Bye-bye for now.